Hello, it is Sunday and welcome to my last vlog of April. If you have watched last week's vlog, you will know that this week's vlog is just about about 6 days. Is just about the last 3 books in the Great Library series. I started the 3rd book on Friday, read a lot yesterday. Now only have about 150 pages, I think it is. Yeah, about 150 pages left until I finish. Still loving this series. I did forget how fast-paced this series is and all the little kind of subplots that are kind of going on. There's one that's just kind of started that I think carries on for the next couple of books. I did accidentally read a spoiler for the 5th and last book and found out that a character dies, and I think that plot has just started. So I am looking forward to see how that develops. Normally on a Sunday I'm saying I'm watching a reading sprints or I'm doing productivity sprints, if I can get the word out. I need to go look after my nephew today. My sister's starting her driving lessons again, so I need to go look after him for an hour. And then I'm going to spend some time with her. So I'm not sure if I will do the sprints. I know Steph's doing them this week because Maddie's taking a break. I will hope to get some reading done, but it's my nephew. He'll want to show me what he's doing on his Xbox, even though he knows that Shelley doesn't know anything about Xbox. He wants to show me. So that's my update for now. My next update will be when I have hopefully finished tonight. Hello, it's that time. I've just finished Ash and Quill. It is a 4-star book. I didn't see that ending coming. Gonna be honest, the reason that it is a 4-star is because I'm confused by the ending. Like, I think I get why that had to happen, but I'm still really confused. Especially by the fact that, yes, they're twins, but surely some twins do have differences that you'll see and that you can tell. But anyway, 4 stars. I can't pick up the next book. As you can see, I'm in a new area. I'm in a kitchen. That's not mine. I'm still looking after my nephew. He's upstairs on his Xbox doing Minecraft, I think. No idea. So that means I can concentrate on editing last week's vlog to get it up tonight. So I've still not done it. So I'm going to grab my headphones, do that. And then while that's uploading tonight, or this afternoon, if I'm at home, I'll pick up book number 4. If not, I'll find something on TV to watch. But yeah, 4 stars. I think I gave the first one 5, I'm not sure, but I think this might be a 4-star series just because of a lot of things, but obviously I will talk about that more in my wrap up. But yeah, I will see you when I have started book number 4. Hello, it's Monday evening. I have read 52% of Smoke and Iron, book number 4 in the Great Library series. Loving it. Basically this book follows on immediately from book number 3. I couldn't remember then. And yeah, enjoying it so far. It's kind of setting up, so instead of just following in the third perspective, instead of following in like just Jess, who's like the main protagonist, you're following 2 other different characters in the group. Well, 3, which I'm enjoying. I think that was when I'm reading this book at the moment. I'm definitely like 50% of the way through. It's like a 5-star at the moment for me, which is a surprise because all the others have been 4 stars, and I'm thinking that's why, because it was all in the eyes of Jess, and now we're looking through everyone else's eyes. You've seen their perspective and you've seen how they think, and I mean it's kind of moving the story along because you understand why certain characters think of certain things for other people. Can you tell it's night time? I'm struggling with my words, but yeah, 52% of the way through. So from tomorrow there's 4 days until the end of the month, and that means I have about 620 pages to read, which is doable. I'm aiming to do 50% of each book until they're done. I did wonder if it would be good. Well, I did wonder if it was a good idea to leave the last 3 books for a full week in a series. Yes, because it's so fresh in my mind that I know what they're harking on to, and I said this in yesterday's vlog bit that I didn't understand what the plot was going forward. I understand it a little bit more now, but still not sure. The plot that I mentioned that's kind of being started to finish in book 5, I can see that coming. It's being developed. There is another development I'm thinking for another one of our characters, which if I think it goes down that route, I would actually love it. The death I mentioned in book 5, gotta be honest, I said this before, I think, but I'm not sure. I can see it coming, even without knowing the spoiler. It's obvious it has to happen. I'm just worried about certain other people dying. I minor spoiler, Khalifa and Dario, my OTPs. I love them so much. If either of them die, I will cry my little eyes out and I will sob and cry. Nico and Wolf, my little gay buddies. I just love them all so much. And they're like, at first, they were literally like, they were only like liking Jess because he's finally doing something against all the evil that's been done towards him. And now it's almost like it is like a family, and they're like almost his dads. And I'm just like, with the way his dad has actually treated him, he so needs that. And just knowing how he feels and how he hurts because he's hurting them. And I'm just like, oh my god, Jess. And I need them to have a hug. I need them to have a hug. I need them to be like an adoption ceremony or something, because they're so cute. Do you know, at the end of these books, if it was literally just like Wolf, Nico and Jessica live happily ever after, I will be so happy. And then to hear that like Dario and Khalifa are like doing something, having little babies or something, perfect. Glenn and Thomas, I worry that something's going to happen to Glenn because everyone kind of keeps downplaying how important she is. She's always kind of like the side piece and we can get rid of her. And I'm just so worried something's going to happen to her. But knowing that the Welsh have taken over England, if you haven't read this series, read it. It's so interesting. And yeah, especially with like the talks like Scottish independence at the moment. And like people like Scotland, and like on TikTok people like, oh, Scotland's never invaded UK, and I'm just, well, England, and I'm just sat there going, read these books and see how easily Wales did it. And I'm just like, I know I've made it obvious now who's dying, haven't I? But let's pretend I haven't. I know someone's got to die. I know there's going to be casualties. I know my heart is not going to be whole. But I need to have some hope. So yes, my plan is to finish the rest of this tomorrow. I am in the office tomorrow, so I won't be reading during the day. I am going to Waterstones. I'm limiting myself to £20 maximum spending because I have so many of the books to read. I will try and vlog, but because I'll be in work stuff, I don't really want to make it obvious who I am. Because I have started meeting students now, and yeah, I actually see some of them because some of them work in the shops around Bradford, and they just see me and they just smile and go, and then walk away, and it's like, that's all I need. That is all I need. Let's not make it any more embarrassing for anyone. But yeah, so tangent, but yeah, it's a 5-star read at the moment. And I feel because there is one book coming, and I have read the blurb for the 5th book, it's obvious that the big bad isn't going to be gone at the end of this book, and it's intriguing to think of how he's going to be dealt with in this book for the consequences in book 5. That's not a spoiler. You literally read the blurb on Goodreads and it tells you. So yeah, but I'm going to go because, like I said, I'm in the office tomorrow, and that means a 6 o'clock wake-up call. Yay, public transport. I say that, but it's hard to get parking at where I work, so it's like, yeah, good thing it's public transport. But yeah, I'm gonna go, so I will update you when I have finished and give you my final thoughts on book 4. Thursday morning. I've just took a 15-minute break because I didn't finish Smoking Eye last night, so I've just finished it now. What's the ending? I now kind of understand what the plan was at the end of book 3. That I was a bit like, what's confused about? And I'm happily reading, going along. And then that death happens. What the F? And especially when you think of why that person was there and what revenge they were going for. What the F? Allies look like they may be coming in and maybe changing to enemies. The enemy has escaped. That's not a spoiler. It's on the back of the 5th book. I generally, I have like 2 minutes left in my break. I genuinely sat on my bed. I genuinely sat on my bed when I finished that book and just went, what the F? So that's a 4.5-star book. That is a 4.5-star book, and it just doesn't get the half, that just doesn't get that 5-star just because. Do you know what? No, it does get a 5-star because I didn't see that twist coming at the end until they walked into it, and I went, it's a frigging trap. So this series, which has been 4 stars all along, now is a 5-star, has a 5-star book. Wow. So I think I've read about 90 something pages, and that includes the 60 pages, well, 50 pages I didn't read yesterday, and 40 for today's reading. And that means if I want to read the 411 pages left over 3 days, for today's target, I only need to read 120 pages. I think I'm just going to read tonight until I finish. I do have book orders coming today, otherwise I would be reading at lunch. But it's my last 2 books for my May TBR, so even though I don't look that great, I will probably try and film my May TBR video during lunch, but it depends on what time the books come. It says any time between 11 and 3, so it could come now. I'll have to go down because there's quite a few books. Little overboard pre-orders. And my books from yesterday, I've put them on my shelves, and I now have exactly 2 shelves full of books to read. That doesn't include books for May's TBR, I've already taken them out. That doesn't include books for my reading challenges, they're on a separate shelf, like I showed you. So I'm thinking I might have to swap the shelves around again, just so I have room for like another half shelf load of books. Ada and myself have arranged the day to go shopping, this time in Leeds. I can't wait. I will be buying more books. I just can't wait. I am now starting to think of how I want my sisters to help for June. I think I'm going to give them the option of, do you want all the titles, or do you just want to pick between 1 and, I think it's going to be about 54 books-ish. I'm not sure yet. I've realised my last pre-order for May is like the 18th of May. So there is some wriggle room, but the remaining books coming for May, not including this week, well, today, literally from after this week, the pre-orders coming, I'm not like wanting to read them quite quickly, if that makes sense. So I can start organising my June TBR. by the end of this week, hopefully, which is shocking because it'll just be the beginning of May. But then, does that mean I can film it and then have it ready to upload, so I'm not worrying? Got me thinking hat on. But yeah, no, that's it. So that's my update for now. I will let you know when I have read the 5th book. I'm still thinking there is going to be a couple more deaths that will make me cry. The one that I know happens will not make me cry, because by the end of this 4th book, you know it is coming, even without reading spoilers. So there's that. And yeah, if I can't film my TBR during lunchtime today, I might try and film it. I might try and take a shorter lunch even, and then so I can finish early and film it then. Side note, you will have seen cuts. I am yawning quite a lot. Last night I was terrible reading, but anyway, sleeping anyway. So yeah, so if I don't film at lunch, I will try and I'll try and finish work early, then film then. But that means that at lunch I will try and get the books together, so I'm not rushing around and going, oh my gosh, what's this book about again? Yeah. There was a book I was hoping to add on to the TBR, because quite a few of my books have actually been brought forward release dates wise from when I ordered them. So it's like, can this be one of them? No, that's still for June. It's the last book in the Ash and Torment trilogy. I need to know what happened in that book. I also have the last book in the Seven Sisters series that doesn't come out till June. But getting through all these series is so good, because I have so many more series to add on. Going through my to be read list and to be bought list, I've realised there's quite a few books where it's like I've got like the 3rd or 4th book, or I've got the 1st and 2nd book in a series, so it's like that's more series to add on to my lists. Do I need that? No. Do I care? No. Am I going to still want them? Yes. So yeah, I'm not including them in this next 2 months challenge though. I'm probably going to do the same thing next year, try and do a sequels month. Why am I crying? No, I'm crying because I'm tired. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, I'm going to go because I've been rambling on for 8 minutes and I have emails. So yeah, I will update you when I've started that book there, book number 5. And I can't remember the name of it. Hi, it's Thursday evening. I haven't read yet. I'm going to fall behind on reading tonight because I have to go to the office tomorrow. And that means I have to go to sleep because I'm up early. Sorry, I'm a bit like, just come up the stairs. But Jade at Jade Ray Reads has just announced an impromptu 48-hour readathon. Readathon basically, but because she's Jade Ray, readathon. Now, bear in mind, I have a haircut Saturday morning and I'm looking after the nephew Sunday afternoon for a couple of hours. Guess who's participating? Which means you get a separate vlog next week. Hallelujah, it's a bank holiday on the Monday. But yeah, looking forward to it. Do I know what books I want to read? I have an idea. Because one of my books is next month. It's a big one. But you know what that also means? I have to film my TBR and edit and upload Saturday. Or film Saturday, upload Sunday. Why do I do this to myself? But do you know what? If it helps me get 2 books off my shelves or even 1, it's a good one. So yeah, I would film tomorrow, but obviously I'm in the office. But yeah, so I have 280 pages left of my book. What's it called? 2 texts. Sword and Pen. Well, I can't remember the name of it. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It's just like I said, it's now 10:30. I have to go up at 5:45 tomorrow to get my lunch ready, breakfast ready, to be out the door at 7:30. And also I need to try and fit a shower. Luckily I washed my hair today, so I don't have to do that. But yeah, so I want to read 100 pages tonight, so I only have 180 tomorrow. Because I am in the office, I'm the only one in the office tomorrow. At the moment, I don't know if someone's going to turn up, I don't know. But that means I will have a full hour to myself, and I will probably read. That's my hope and plan. Let's see how that turns out, because I have had an assessor say, I don't work Fridays. Yeah, no. But if you've got the office to yourself, can I come in for a couple of hours? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying no, I got on with so well. So, yeah. So hopefully tomorrow will be me saying I finished. But yeah, but with the readathon on the weekend, I'm not pushing to read like 4,000 pages like I did with Becca's Bookathon. Not happening. I'm not doing a sleep deprivation video again. Good gosh, my body still hates me for that. But I am going to try. I am thinking I may go for the 2 big books on my TBR. Well, there's one big book that's like over 600 pages. But it's a 3rd book in a trilogy. By a certain V.E. Schwab. So, yeah. The hope would be that I would read the 2nd book on a Saturday. And then the 3rd book on the Sunday, or start the 3rd book on the Saturday. But let's see what happens, because I don't read at the hairdressers. I'm normally so sleepy because I love my hair getting played with, and I like... and the hairdressers, the one I'm going to is my old childhood hairdresser, who's back off maternity leave, I believe. So it'll be nice to see her. She's like a family friend. So yeah, but I'm going to go so I can get some reading done before I pass out in bed. But I will update you tomorrow when I have hopefully finished my book. Fingers crossed. Friday evening, 10 to 11. I've just finished. Five stars. Am I happy with this ending? No, because there's quite a few leftover points that could have been closed. But why am I not giving it 4 stars for that reason? Because I think if the plot points had been closed, they would have ruined the book. I genuinely think that, because they're not main plot points, they're just little side plots. It's like, I don't need to know if 2 of my OTPs are going to get married because they're together. I don't need to know if 2 characters are going to get together, because it's made quite clear hints, I'll say, that they would get together. Jessie's mum. Wow. I'd have so much more respect for her if she hadn't been a bloody wallflower for her whole marriage. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I probably have more thoughts tomorrow, but I'm going to bed because I want to be up at 7:30 because I've got an appointment at 10, and it's like a 40-minute walk, and I want to walk, but I need to get a shower and breakfast and things. So that is this vlog done. How have I felt reading the same series books from the same series back to back? I've liked it because the book before has been so fresh in my head. I've dived into it. I wanted to read it. So I'm thinking with the sequels I'm doing next month, I might do that. I might make sure I read the 2 books, because I think that's the most I've got for a series back to back. Please ignore tired eyes and yawn. So yeah, I definitely think that's what I'm going to do. And I think if I pick up series where there are more than like 2 books out, I will do that as well. I'll make sure I'll just dedicate a week to reading them. But yeah, that's this vlog over with. So this should be up Sunday. However, as I suggested, Jade is doing her third 48-hour readathon tomorrow and Sunday. So let's see if I actually do edit and upload this, or if I do it Monday, because I'm just reading. But like I said, this is the end of this week's vlog. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to talk to me about this series, please do. Obviously, I couldn't give too many details because spoilers, but if you want to be spoiled, I'm more than happy to have private messages or DMs to spoil. If you've read this series and you have similar thoughts or different thoughts from me, please let me know. I'm more than happy to talk to you about things like that. If this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, hi, my name's Michelle. I have 2 modes when it comes to book reviews. I'll say in inverted commas. I'll either spoil the book for you, and there'll be no reason for you to read it, or I will be so vague that you will sit there going, what was the point of you speaking? If this is your first time on my channel, please go back and see some of my different vlogs. They're not normally like this. Some of them are better, some of them are worse. Who knows? If you haven't subscribed, please click the button if you like what you see. And until next time, bye guys.